Herzlich willkommen zurück zu Horizon Forbidden West, meine Damen und Herren. Mein Vater war zu Besuch die Tage. Wir haben jetzt Sonntag, technisch gesehen. Noch ist Sonntag. Kurz vor 24 Uhr. Er war Freitag da. Und da habe ich dem kurz dieses Spiel gezeigt. Dementsprechend haben wir jetzt, glaube ich, eine Line an Dialog von Wahl verpasst. Das hier, oh mein Gott. Alternativ bin ich der größte Pro-Player und nehme das mal wieder zu den ungöttlichsten Uhrzeiten EU West auf. Don't worry about it. Unser Eins hat übrigens auch natürlich wunderschönerweise ein kleines Gläschen Wein vorbereitet, um die Experience ein wenig zu versüßen. Und damit würde ich sagen, direkt rein in den Lachs.
It'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
There's no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well.
Fuck politics, right?
Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
Oh, nicht? Yeah. Give me stocks. There we go. They look very nice.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
A child?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is known.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold!
Someone with reason?
She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja.
Very true.
She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she
Rude.
seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow Marshal before he's taken away.
Very kind of you. Guck mal, der zu sagen hat.
A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
So you have heard
Just
of me.
that way.
I am Unyielding Farshav, once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the Setting Sun. You'll have to forgive my comrades. Tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
Well, you see, there is this world-ending thing, and we need to stop it. Um jetzt mal kurz auf seinen Charakter zu gehen. Also er hat gesagt, er ist ursprünglich Karja, aber er sieht offensichtlich Tenax aus. There's gotta be some lines on the Matrix. Hold on.
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tanakh, it is much more.
So it
A
would
litany
seem.
of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete.
I have noticed that.
This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
Very beautiful. I like it.
How did you come to be among the Tanakh?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
Surely we have time. Surely.
I guess we have time.
Very well.
We don't, but don't worry about it.
I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses.
Neat.
I failed, of course.
Ja.
They
Raids.
committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tanakh into
Raids.
action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate, and was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hekaro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
So when you met the Tanakh chief,
spannend.
you did something desperate.
Now, I'd kept my ears open as the Tanakh dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hekaro's feet, I demanded this rite, called the Kulrut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom.
Interessant.
The other Tanakh howled, but Hekaro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kulrut. Little did I know what I was in for.
Probably not. I want to
You
know.
said the
I'm gonna be
Kulrut
real.
is a Tanakh's trial by combat.
Yes, but it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly.
Aha.
Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hopes for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
Tell me
You
all
wound
about
up
it.
serving the Tanakh chief.
The winners of the Kulrut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hekaro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I
Gewalt
won my
telling me that's
place among
finest.
their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tanakh still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tanakh. To
So it would
survive,
seem.
one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should.
True.
You can't blame the Tanakh for hating them.
Ich
So,
werde mir die ganze
are you
Story
still
anhören.
Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire about the Tanakh, especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hekaro and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace. And now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
Frieden ist ja normalerweise was Gutes.
The Karja talk about Hekaro as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people.
Very good.
I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him.
Surely, I will see if
So.
we have time for it.
That's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last. The Karja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tanakh is a lot different than how they do.
Very true. Alright.
Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tanakh and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
Oh, that
The Tanakh
sounds
don't seem
brilliant.
that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times.
Often are.
Chief Akaro knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
I like this guy.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine.
Oh.
I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tanakh lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential.
Das
Chief
ist
Akaro
sehr
knows the
wahr.
West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He
Okay.
can be intimidating to others,
We
but
must
don't let
meet
that
this guy.
deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Sounds brilliant.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice.
He's immer so hesitant. to
You can find him at his
anything not
palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you,
Gotta
and he'll listen to
picture
it.
this on the map.
The Sky Clan's banner.
Aha! Convenient, aber naja.
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all three clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tanakh can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
Spannend.
No, the other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
Diplomacy. A delicate art. They would have
The
went
Karja
inside
have
her.
opened the gates.
A line in the sand.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tanakh!
Regala. Chief Akaro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Akaro has betrayed us. The embassy
Sehe
is
das mit den
proof.
Friedensgesprächen nicht.
And all of you marshals are his accomplices. For this, I condemn you to death.
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
That one's new. That is very new. too.
Lancers, form up.
Violence! But that's a lot of violence. I don't know if I'm stocked up for this.
They're riding machines.
Where did they learn to do that?
Silence.
I would assume so.
Farshav, come with us now, or not at all.
You're retreating?
Light them
Fight! That's not good. That's a lot of people.
Get to cover!
Archers! Keep them back!
They were not prepared for ranged warfare.
Left flank! To the Karja! Run them down!
I did not expect this much violence, quite frankly.
They're not gonna make it.
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the gates! Kaja! Stand your ground! Fire on will! I don't have a shot!
Nice. Aber die aufhalten.
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Yeah.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair!
Lancers! Take the center!
I don't think they give a fuck.
Get ready!
Break him while he's down! What? Wo kommst du denn jetzt? Huh? Bro! Das... hat kein Rider mehr. Warum fightet der Lachs noch? Keiner gesehen jetzt.
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge!
Do I have... I do have the resources to craft this. Okay.
Here they come!
Time to fight.
Looking to encircle!
You knocked 4 pieces off it?
I'm working on them. Ah, da war Cover.
Now you can take them down.
Machines can't protect them!
Hey, watch
I'm not giving up.
Bro, Geschichte. Die können wieder aufstehen, aufsteigen. Runter.
I'm on target.
Oder festhalten. Hier. Okay. Hey! Ist ja clean. Wo zur Hölle schon wieder her, Alter? Die sind schon wieder überall. Zum Rocket. Ist ja schlimm. Mark him while he's falling. Okay. Lord Heavens. Ja, jetzt, die haben halt eigentlich die ganze Zeit Suppressive Fire. Ich weiß nicht, warum wir überhaupt so weit kommen. Aber wow, ist sick. Boah. Boah, Junge, ich muss vom Movestick runter, um mich zu healen.
Please, no Johns.
One down!
Boah.
We got this!
Boah, Junge, ich möchte den scheiß Rider hitten. Nein, ich möchte auch nicht fucking reloaden. Ah, Junge, jetzt hab ich einen Quickstrike, weil der Typ mit 2 Leben noch lebt, oder was? War nicht auf dem Fenster drauf schon wieder. Oh mein Gott. Wo zur Hölle schon wieder? Da ist noch einer, den sagst du. Das war ein Headshot. Kann Charges dodge. Aber gibt es ja Millionen. Das kommen aber die ganzen Pfanten. Baby-Reiter auch immer dazu. Die sind auch noch richtig. Oh mein Gott, und ich hab halt nicht 12 Augen, Mann. Geht einfach nicht.
Enough! You Outlanders! I'll skin you both!
Wenn es dich glücklich macht.
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Nehmen sie nicht so hart, als es wert war, bin ich ehrlich. Es ist halt mostly
Granted.
mich, der nicht hitten kann. Die scheiß fucking Gasdinger da hinten drauf. Bitte was? Ich hab schon gewundert, ob der irgendwie suizidale Tendenzen hat. Aber er ist Captain America mit Fallschirm, I guess.
You're next, girl.
I don't like it.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Break through his shield if I damage it enough.
Ja, ich möchte gerne rollen. Ich weiß nicht, das Spiel möchte nicht, dass ich gerne roll. Guck mal. Warum auch eigentlich? Das ist ein bisschen...
Gotta get through that shield.
Ja, Taker, I get it. Ah, es gibt Nemesis.
There! Now's my chance!
Ja, my bad, dass du deine Headshot Protection ist.
Give it up!
Zwei Packen Kopfbillet.
Shield regenerated! I'm out of time. You're not stopping me!
No, you're not! Oh. Das hätte ich dodgen müssen.
Shield's gone! He's vulnerable!
Meine Güte, er macht halt keine repeated Maneuvers, er macht immer was anderes. Ich kann da den Head nicht treffen, weil sein Movement so fucking unpredictable ist.
I'm gonna break that shield!
Und ich kann auch nicht fucking... Okay, jetzt habe ich accidentally direkt den fucking Soul. Au, durchdashen. Durchdashen ist auch schon wieder ehrlich.
That shield's not gonna save you!
Alter, halt doch einfach die fucking Fresse. Es ist unglaublich. Meine Herren, Gesangsverein, Alter. Das ist der Knopf. Okay, runter ist der Knopf, um es zu consumen. Junge!
Your turn! Come down here and face
Zugechoked auf
me!
dem zweiten Break.
No!
You're a coward
An
and a
honorable
fraud.
challenge. You've earned your
I don't care.
comrades. Mark this day. Today you have decimated the marshals, slaughtered the Karja.
Was ein
So
Propagandist.
begins our war on Hikaru. Move out.
Meine Herren, Gesangsverein. You still alive? Oh, there's a few people still alive. That's good.
Get him to the camp. Now.
Good heavens. A lot of violence brings a lot of bloodshed.
You gonna make it?
Oh Gott. Ja, das war wieder ein bisschen peinliches Combat von unsereins.
You're going on without me, aren't you?
Usually. For fuck's sakes, man.
Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
Bellt all ihre Freunde.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
A little bit of something, you know? Is he dead? No! Nein! Wofür habe ich mir... Oh mein Gott. Er hatte so eine Zukunft vor sich. Fuck!
I got you.
Bro, two of them are wounded. I don't know if this is that smart, quite frankly. Meine Güte.
It's salvage time, boys.
Holy smokes. Ja, ich habe nichts gesalvaged. Das ist schon wahr. So im Songs Department hat sich das nicht gelohnt, aber im Emotional Impact, holy smoke. Darf ich das Schild jetzt mitnehmen?
I don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Das ist wild. Ich mag ja so unique Movement-Thingies.
Aloy,
Fand ich auch in Just Cause 3 sehr geil.
We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The Marshals weren't expecting Regala to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Voidis, Farshav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you.
Ich hab's gesehen.
This is only the
Die Map ist
threshold of the
gigantisch.
Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regala ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt?
Connection.
How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram.
Split Second. Die kamen auch über die Berge, also aus dem Norden, wo ihr gerade suggeriert, dass die kamen, also wahrscheinlich ins den Daunt. Und da war ja irgendwie der Dialog zwischen von wegen, die gehen normalerweise nicht über die Berge, aber was wenn das gar nicht von deren eigenen Willen war.
Went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them, see if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border, but why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
Oh, Lord heavens. What are we saying?
Farshav called Regala a rival. Someone that Tenakth chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat.
Yeah, okay.
Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Farshav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tenakth weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby.
Ja, soweit
Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
Alter, ist das weit aufgefächert. Holy smokes.
This area is no man's land.
That it is. The Tenakth used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tenakth agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Oseram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regala and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call no man's land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Oseram delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Oseram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
Interesting, interesting. Okay,
About Farshav.
Ja.
The man was taken captive by the Tenakth. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tenakth.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King,
okay,
he'll be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
Damn.
It's too bad about Nozar and Voidis.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well, no one deserves to go out that way. I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
Yes. Very true.
I need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return.
Noted. Duly noted.
And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
Thank you kindly. Hallo!
I appreciate it.
Werden wir die noch wiedersehen?
Sun watch over you, Aloy.
I'm intrigued.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Damn! This is crazy. Also, so far, dieses Game sieht komplett crazy aus. Also, ich liebe die ganze Gray Area Type Angle. Shooting energy-based glider, repurposed from machine technology. Hold up, 1 second. Can we test this? Do we feel like a bit of madness? No.
This is the
Not right now.
West.
Machen wir nächstes Mal.
A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spires
yeah.
should lead to silence in Hades. And just maybe a backup of Gaia.
Das ist die next Main Quest
the
indeed.
The storms, Regalla's machine riders. Have to push through it all.
Sehr wilde und spannende Story, dass ich hier die vor mir ist. Wörter. Das ist jetzt eine Banger-Episode von knapp fast 40 Minuten Aufnahme. Ich hoffe, ich kriege das kürzer zusammengelegt. Ist auch viel Text und Exposition und schöne Story. Gray und Conversation mit dem Typen, der leider die Episode nicht überlebt hat. Ich hoffe, ich kriege das alles schön repräsentiert, ohne es overbearing und langweilig zu machen. Und ja, Boys und Girls und alles dazwischen. Es war mir ein Fest. Like und Subscribe wäre wie immer appreciated. Wenn ihr irgendwelche Präferenzen habt, was wir jetzt als nächstes angehen, gerne in die Kommentare. Und dann sehen wir uns beim nächsten Mal.